Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making a card with this Fawn Pizza My Heart stamp set. I've had it for a while actually and I've never used it before, but it's super cute. So I'm just going to be doing a very simple card today. It's going to just be I'm going to stamp a background with the stamps, mat it, or like, what do you call it? Like raise it up on the card base and then just put a black strip with the sentiment on it. So I have some pre-existing card bases here before I start just chopping stuff up. I have a pre-existing card base here. I get them every month with my Spellbinders card kit of the month, or I have been getting them. I have not gotten the kit of the month. I've skipped for a few months, but this card base is, I think they're 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Yeah, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So it's like, I think that's A2, right? So I'm gonna cut a piece of paper that is going to be 4 by 5 1/4. So 5 1/4. Just using a scrap piece of white paper for this. Okay, so there's a little base, and I'm actually going to keep these scraps out because I'm going to test color on them. So I've got a base here. Probably should have gotten some of these stamp on top of. And I'm also going to get out my piece of plastic. So this is an old Erin Condren cover. I don't use it as a cover anymore, but I use it as plastic and I'll like stamp around it. So let me tape it down. Also, I have some washi tape that I went through a phase of buying washi tape, so I've got a ton of it, and now I'm trying to use it up. So this washi tape is just from a company called Cricut Paper Company. The ombre is cute. The washi tape, the bows on it, I do not actually like that much, so I don't know why I bought it. Okay, so I have a few stamping blocks here, and I need to get a cloth to wipe them off on. So this is just a baby wipe here, which I need to find something like a little bit more eco-friendly than using those. All right, so I'm just gonna start stamping the heart pizzas, and I'm gonna stamp them in, I guess I'll do a black outline. I'll do a black outline for them. So I'm gonna use my Memento Tuxedo Black ink. Let me get that out of the way. And I'm just gonna stamp them randomly. Although I do want one that is like kind of here. Well, it's gonna be there now. It's kind of cute. So I'm just gonna stamp the little pizzas. And then also I'm gonna stamp the slices and the pizza cutters. And the sentiment that I'm going to use is the, maybe no matter how you slice it. So while I stamp this, why don't we talk about Fawn sets? Because I love Fawn stamp sets so much, you guys. I don't know if you have a favorite stamp manufacturer, like stamp brand. Lawn Fawn is definitely one of my favorites. But what do you guys like? Like, do you have a place that you always buy from? Let me know. I'm always open to new places. I just somehow end up always buying Lawn Fawn stamps. Alright, so now I'm going to stick some pizza slices in here. This is probably super boring. I feel like all my videos are boring, but I don't know. Maybe you get some kind of entertainment out of them. Hopefully. Do one more here, and then I think I'll call it quits on the pizza slices. So I'm going to be doing a mixture of stamping and coloring. And I don't want to do, well, I do want to do something cute for the coloring, but I just know that my alcohol ink colorings never come out that cute. So I will try my best, but you know, it's always just you get what you get type of thing. That didn't stamp very well. Let's see here. That. And maybe one there. Also, I think when you get a new stamp, you're supposed to like prime the stamp or something, so it's makes clearer, like stamps cleaner, but I did not do not do that. So I think because I'm using this stamp set for the first time, it's probably been a little funky like that. I do want to put one here, but I just don't know how yet. Maybe like that. So I have this done now, but see, I don't want to marker color on, I guess I'll marker color on this side. Could be a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. So for the toppings themselves, I'm going to be using some Memento inks. I have a little book that I made of the different inks that I have. So I'm just going to pick out one for mushrooms, green peppers, and tomato. So I'm going to use Ladybug for my tomatoes. Need a brown color. Maybe Toffee Crunch for my mushrooms. And let's see here. Well, I guess bamboo leaves for pepper. Alright. And then also I'm going to be coloring the pizzas themselves, including the crust. So this is my marker set here. I need a crust, like a light. See, the problem with this marker set is it doesn't have like a light pale green or like a yellow background. I guess 45 would be fine. And I do have colored pencils too, but I'll do 45 and maybe 104 for the outside crust. I don't know. I guess we'll see, right? So I'm just gonna be doing some simple, ooh, yeah, see, I don't know how I feel about that. Let me zoom you in. There we go. I do not know how I feel about this. I feel like maybe 101 might also be good. So, 101. Maybe we'll do a little bit of this and see what happens. I'm not at all a good alcohol ink colorer, not even a little bit. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this brown, you guys. It's not as like crunchy as you would want it to be. So I'm gonna switch gears. I'm gonna do maybe 24. Let's see how this goes. I don't know, these are pretty dark pizza crusts here. So I'm probably, well, let me get through one of these and show you guys. Then I'm probably just gonna speed this portion up because it's probably gonna be really boring. So that's the outside of one. And then what was the other one? Oh, this was, I was gonna do this in the middle. That is pretty yellow. But the good thing is it can be a little splotchy. Alright, so that's what I got for a pizza heart. Yes, it's gonna be weird like that. I do have my sentiment strip that maybe I'll put over the edge there. For my pizza wheel, I think I will do maybe the handle as 15. And then the wheel itself, I'll do cool gray 2. And maybe 05. 05 is my favorite. So for this, let's see here. Just gonna do this is cool gray 0.5. And then maybe I'll just do a little something around the one side here. It's a shadow. I don't know. And then for the handle, not even going to attempt any kind of particular shading or coloring. All right, so that's how I'm going to color these things in. These are the markers I'm going to use. For the stamps themselves, though, like I said, I'm going to be doing mushroom, which I wish I had like many of these. Oh, actually, maybe I'll cluster them. So I've got a little tiny mushroom. I'll do a little tiny tomato. And what was the other one? Tomato. Oh, bell pepper. A little tiny bell pepper. And I don't know. Maybe that's good enough. Maybe it's good enough. I'm also going to put little smiley faces on everything, but I'm going to see where where things land. So I'm going to need the smiley faces here. Okay, and then also I might put some hearts all over the place, like in the background. So let's get a little heart stamp there. Okay, which I probably should do the hearts. Actually, it looks like fruit. Let me do the other. This is my tomato. Okay. And then on the pizza itself, we're gonna do tomatoes. Get my little wet wipe here. peppers. And mushrooms. So my mushrooms are going to be here. There it is. Oh, it's really cute. So, like that. Maybe I can squeeze one more. There we go. Okay, so that's my little pizzas. I am using a stamp block with just them in all four corners, but I'm going to go ahead and speed this up now. I'm going to be done with that. The next thing that I'm going to do is just emboss a sentiment. So I'm going to pull this off. We are done with this. Now, I'm just going to wipe the background off and move this out of the way. So here is my little card. Here's my card base, and then I'm just going to stamp a sentiment on a piece of black. So for this, I'm going to see if I can find a scrap of black. This will be good. All right, so I've got a scrap of black. Let's zoom out a little bit here now. There we go. All right, so I've got a scrap of black here. I'm going to cut it to, I don't even know how big, I don't know how wide. Let's do, is that gonna fit? Yeah. The big stamp block too. Okay, so I'm going to cut this, let's see. Maybe 3/4 of an inch. Let's do almost an inch. We'll do almost an inch. Let's see. Does this work? Yep, okay. So then it's 4 1/4. So this is actually going to be, even though the background is 4 on a 4 1/4 base, the sentiment will overhang and go to both sides of it. Also, my cutting blade is a little dull, so I need to clean up the frizz on the end there. So, okie dokie. So I'm going to stamp this down. It's a little bit hard to see that. I'm actually going to tape it down to the mat just so it doesn't move. Tape it straight. And I'm going to be using some Versamark ink here. Okay. Stamp that down. And then I'm going to emboss. I've got my embossing powder is Fawn. It's not showing up here. Fawn in white. And I'm just going to emboss on a piece of paper here, like a scrap here, that I can dump the excess back in. Get some tweezers here too. Alright, so there's that, and then let me dump the excess powder back in. Okay. Alright, and then I'm going to heat emboss this. And that's going to go on top here. So, oh, it's going to cover up a little smiley face. That is okay. All right, so the last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this up. And make sure that's the correct opening for the card. And now I'm just going to set this on here, that. And then finally, we're going to also pop this up. I'm not going to go fully end to end on the tape because it will overhang the sides a little. Okay, so let's do it here. Okay. Okay, and that is the card. On the inside, there's a few different sentiments. No matter how you slice it, we're an awesome combination. I love you. You're the greatest. I might actually just put the pizza box in the middle. Which would be kind of cute. So, where's my blocks? Oh, I have an idea actually. So I'm going to just stamp this pizza box in the middle, and then I'm going to put little actually, no, I'm not going to do the pizza box. I have a bad idea. I'm going to do 2 slices with smiley faces, and then they're going to have little hearts. That. See, now that I've stamped these before, they're coming out much clearer. Okay, that. I need a little face. Face on each of them. Done. And then my little hearts, which I'm actually going to use red for this. Get my ladybug back out here. This is just the Memento Dewdrop and ladybug. And just put some little floating hearts. Oh my gosh, how cute is that, you guys? okay. So that is our card. You have a pizza on my heart, hand colored, and on the inside I just put some pizza slices, and I'll probably write something really cute. So that is today's card. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Bye!